Welcome back to Minecrafty. I am 58 years old and I have been challenged to play Minecraft in hardcore survival. If I die, my world will come to an end. How long do you think I'll survive? So there you are, just in time for sleeping. I've achieved quite a lot since I got back to first base, and today I want to achieve some more. Now that we're back from our adventures, I'm going to terraform this entire area, from the mountains to Armadillo and back. I've got big plans. Underlying all this is a master plan, which is to get myself ready to cross into the Nether on day 100. It's a pretty important event, and dangerous besides, and it's anybody's guess if I'll be able to cross over and stay alive. Crossing into the Nether is a critical step. I plan to place my Nether portal exactly where I spawned, because I spawned in such a cool place, up on a floating platform. But more on that later. I've gathered a few things and I'm going to get cracking. I'll speed things up and explain as I go along. First things first, taking care of the mods. Today we got 2 spiders and a slightly damp zombie. Or should I say, former zombie. The first thing I want to do is plant a few birch saplings. I want plenty of all sorts of wood for my construction projects, plus more charcoal, so a couple of birch trees are needed. There's no shortage of oak, and I've got more of the others coming along. Next up, I'm going to clear away the trees growing on the roof of first base. I think we'll need a second story. And clearing the trees away is a fast way to stock up on wood, as well as top up on charcoal. I do love a win-win. Uh-oh, it's starting to rain. That's annoying. I don't want to deal with a creeper attack, which is likely. I'll get a last tree done and head back inside. Then I want to check out my mine. Look, the dark oaks have grown. And I see a cherry tree too. That's awesome. More wood for the taking. I think I might just have to invest in a new axe. How about an enchanted diamond one? That'll work. Right, I think I can make a start on some charcoal. Using saplings for fuel is very cost effective. I'll never need to plant so many. And what else are they good for? This is the level where I mined for my initial iron. Let's call it level Blackstone, or just above. I did leave some resources, which is handy, so now I've got even more charcoal on the boil. This tunnel leads down to bedrock, to my diamond mine. I left first base to go adventuring before I developed it properly, but it's ready. Yes, this diamond mine is ready for me. All I've got to do is start tunneling. And I remember now, I've got a map upstairs in one of the chests showing exactly where the mountains are, way up above. That's going to be useful. I'll have to dig it out. Since I was last here, there were some changes made to the game. Now you can make all sorts of things out of copper, which, before, I largely ignored. While I'm down here now, I may as well explore all the existing tunnels and harvest all the copper. I've got some ideas to make it useful, so let's get it out. You'll also now get a better idea of the method I use when I mine. My tunnels are 8 blocks up and 2 blocks apart, in rows between 2 primary tunnels. Up and down, you don't miss anything this way, not a single block. I think this is as far as I got. Anytime I need more iron, I'll just come down here and carry on. Now to get back upstairs and smelt all this copper. Okay, I see it's night. I'll do some organizing and get ready for tomorrow. Look, there's the map. How handy. I'll be using that the next time I go down into the mine. This brings us to the end of day 80. 20 days to go to day nether. Day 100 is coming up fast, so roll on tomorrow. An enchanted axe notwithstanding, it's very tempting. I'll make do with a stone one for now, and a spade for the terraforming. Well, it's morning and there's plenty of things to do. First up, let's get in a few more windows. I'll open it up a bit. First base is a little pokey, wouldn't you say? I need to jazz it up, but we'll come to that. I see we've got some skeleton company. I'll take care of them from here. Done. I see I've got all sorts of trees now. That means plenty of wood coming up. I'll need it for construction. Plus plenty of glass, which means sand. Right now, I'm concentrating on gathering and clearing. Construction will commence soon. That's going to be fun. Meanwhile, I'll speed things up again and we'll see just how far I can get in one day. I'm not really under any time pressure, but I do have a plan, which means things to do. Let's list the tasks. I want to open up first base a little, and maybe put in a second story. We'll see. I want to construct a hunting platform and an enchanting room. I also want to build my nether portal, which is going to be situated up there, where I spawned. Which means stairs, I think wooden ones. So you get the idea, all this running around is not without purpose. Let's start with the windows. I see I do have panes of glass stashed away. How handy. Yes, this is a big improvement, and quite possibly I can expand first base this way. I'll admit I'm very divided. I might just keep first base as a simple base of operations and construct a bigger, better home somewhere else around here. Maybe up in the mountains, near the nether portal. But all that must wait for the moment. Getting the nether portal ready for day 100 is my focus now. If I cross into the nether, and yes, I don't die, then the sky is the limit. How exciting. I'll be able to build anything that takes my fancy. Which is what's behind all these resources. It's cool to have so much stone available for any construction. A whole chest full, just waiting. And wood. In fact, I'm going to have to arrange this chest a little now that I've got 5 types of wood on hand. If I pack the wood to one side, that leaves room for planks of every type alongside each example. Bear in mind, there are still other types of wood I don't even have here. In fact, making planks is a good idea right now. I'll do it. And exactly what is this chest for? I set it all up so long ago. Funny. I think anything involving food will be good. In fact, that means these carrots and seeds can be moved out of the wood chest. Yes, this one's for food items only, for now. All these chests are most likely going to eventually be moved to a permanent spot. But for now, first base is the spot. And a cool spot it is, so full of resources. I think we've done what we can for today. Tomorrow I'll start with construction. So, on that note, I'll sign off for today. I'll catch you next time. Over and out.